Thank you, Kristen. First Edition continues to follow the tension boiling between the state and the city of Corpus Christi.
That's right. Our elected leaders are sounding off, defending harsh criticism by the governor over their handling of our water issues. Abbott accused them of wasting hundreds of millions of dollars, warning the state could step in if things do not change. Our Michael Gibson dives into the controversy and why some on council are not backing down from their decisions.
We provided them with $750 million, $750 million in funding for them to address their water problem. You know what they did? They squandered it.
No, Governor Abbott, you did not give us $750 or $200 million. We are having to pay that back.
We can only give them a little time more before the state of Texas has to take over and micromanage that city and run that city to make sure that every resident who goes to the water tap and turns it on, they're going to be getting water out of their faucet.
Shame on him that a governor would come in and say you're going to take over a city because of inaction when we actually have had action.
City Councilwoman Carolyn Vaughn also took aim at Mayor Paulette Guajardo.
Mayor Paulette Guajardo, the city manager, and the previous council are the reason we are where we are right now.
Some have suggested that our water challenges are the result of a lack of leadership, and I have to respectfully disagree. Leadership means rolling up your sleeves. It means working with our state and federal partners and advancing real projects that bring water to our community.
State Representative Denise Villalobos and Councilman Gil Hernandez also spoke with us concerning what the governor had to say about threatening to take over the city.
From a legal standpoint, I don't know how much the state is able to get involved until an emergency is called, so that's something my office is looking into.
Councilman Hernandez wanted to remind everyone that the city does have a number of projects it's working on, including the Western Well Fields, which are not yet permitted by the state.
It still has a higher TDS than what we'd like, but you know, it's just enough to hold us over until we can develop some of these other projects. The Evangeline groundwater project, which is within the Groundwater Conservation District's requirements. The wastewater reuse project for industry, for Valero and for Flint Hills.
Councilman Roland Barrera says he feels the city still has a chance to get things right.
I would think that we still have the opportunity to solve the problems, but you're going to have serious folks that are interested in solving problems instead of just trying to placate to an audience.
Michael Gibson, 3 News.
The political battle over water is also playing out between council members. Residents continue to push for a long-term solution.
We have learned an emergency meeting is in the works to address this water crisis.
Yeah, and it does come as our region is against the clock to secure better resources. Eyes from across the country are paying close attention to our city to see what the best solution or solutions are. Yeah, and our Josh Maxwell shows us the details behind this urgent gathering and how it centers on a controversial desal plant.
That is why I'm calling this emergency meeting, because it's important that we move the ball.
Corpus Christi Mayor Paulette Guajardo referring to the emergency council meeting being called to discuss Corpus Christi's water future. The mayor saying it's coming at a critical time in our city's history.
We have to come together unified to move forward desalination.
Guajardo says time, like our water, is running out. This week, Texas Governor Greg Abbott blasting local leadership for failure to act.
What Corpus Christi leaders have to do is make a decision.
We've heard directly from the governor. I stand with him. He has a direct investment in this project, and it is the only project that is going to help our region.
Texas State Representative Denise Villalobos tells 3 News water curtailment could arrive as soon as May 9th in a worst-case scenario. A mid-range timeline could put it at September 12th. If nothing changes, the November timeline stays. But with these deadlines inching closer, a city's leadership remains divided.
Well, usually you have leadership that does that, but unfortunately our city doesn't have that within the mayor that we've got right now. She is not leading, she's not unifying the council together. It's split. There's a reason for that.
Corpus Christi at-large councilwoman Carolyn Vaughn, along with fellow members Eric Cantu and Gil Hernandez, filing an action for a petition to remove Mayor Paulette Guajardo from office.
I think it's ethical. I think there's a lot of unethical stuff that's going on council right now, and I think it's more to do with that. I just want to hear everyone's side of the story.
As tensions rise, a critical water source shrinks. Josh Maxwell, 3 News.
The date of that emergency council meeting should be announced here soon. We will be keeping you updated on it.